Alright guys, Inferno here, and do ignore my PC in the background, that's just going to be a thing for all of time. But today I'll be going over another lore type video. We're going to be going over everything we know about Cernunno, or Cernunno, however you say his name, let me know in the comments. But let's get into it. So, we'll go over some stuff, actual stuff in a second, but just going to a logbook over here for the bosses. We do know that Cernunno, boss in the Bronze Sea, is related to this guy, right? So this is a devout follower of Cernunno, who's like the leader of this greenwish cult. Yeah, leader of the greenwish cult. Cernunno is the name given to him by the cult, and he commands the camp in the Bronze Sea. I mean, there's a lot of people in this cult, right? There's probably going to be one in... Well, there's not one in the Nimbus Sea, but probably one in the next sea or something. Who knows? Something like that. Now, who actually is Cernunno? So, in this quest in the Forest of Cernunno, we see this guy, Gall Trevory. And this is kind of the first mention of Cernunno in the game, and I guess, the main one. But basically, what the lore is this guy is actually the son of Cernunno, right? Sorry, not Cernunno, Cernunno, what am I saying? Son of Cernunno, and he was born in the Thorn Empire, because Cernunno is his father. Cernunno left, he's like a deadbeat dad, and he's trying to find out why his dad left, basically. And then we do find out he's kind of the leader of this cult. Yes, we do also find out that his dad is a very powerful mage, as he was told by the Grand Navy, and he's very powerful and is a dangerous type of guy. So then, after this quest, we just go beat up the guys at the cult. Then we fight Cernunno and beat his ass, and he's like, Cernunno was going south of here to spread the will of Greenwish, or something like that. Basically just saying he's just going, we're gonna meet him in like a later sea. We do see him in the Nimbus Sea as well, we'll get to that in a second, but when we'll actually meet this guy, will probably be in like, maybe one of the last seas even, but hard to say. Once you finish the quest, it's just like, okay, thanks for helping me out, I'm gonna go south and try to find him, well maybe we'll meet again. So we'll probably see that guy again. Yeah. Now moving on to the Nimbus Sea. If you go to Pefkos, you can find this dead guy's skeleton along with the wanted poster of Cernunno, who has a 23 million bounty, which is pretty insane. Now for reference, the highest I believe, I could be wrong about this, let me know in the comments, the highest NPC I believe is 500,000, who is Jorund in the Bronze Sea. Maybe some of the Nimbus Sea is higher, I could be wrong about that, but yeah, if someone has like 600k something, let me know, I might be missing someone. So yeah, 2.3 million is pretty crazy. His poster is like blurred out, kind of like the One Piece silhouettes, we can't see what it looks like, but 2.3 million bounty is going to be pretty strong, considering that Jorun's like pretty strong himself and he's only 500k. So yeah, Cernunno's going to be a pretty strong guy. Now, as for the skeleton itself, we actually can see who this is. Next to the guy, his sword drops Sifenya, or like you pick up Sifenya from the ground next to the guy's skeleton, and in the description it's like, this is dropped by Meng Ozun, who actually is a person you see in the lore. It's at the start of the Sailor's Lodge quest, which I'll put on screen right now. He's basically the first guy you talk to ask about how to get to Fort Talos, and he doesn't really answer you there, but you do see the same sword next to him. And he's a bounty hunter, and he looks pretty strong, right? And he just got slimed out by Cernunno. So that guy, I mean, it's pretty cool. The characters like that are like show up later on. And he just got fodderized. It's sad for him, but honestly, pretty cool. That anyway, that's basically the point of that. Like that bounty hunter, he got smoked out by Cernunno, and he's obviously going to be quite strong. And that's pretty much it so far. If I missed anything, let me know. That's kind of about it. I mean, we know he's from the Thorn Empire, which is like probably top 5 at least. They're like super technologically advanced, but doesn't really tell us anything about Cernunno. Very strong mage, but yeah. So let me know what you guys think of this guy. Hopefully I'd say we should get to either we'll meet him or like another one is like cult leaders, I guess. Maybe in the Nimbus Sea, because I think there's still a couple islands they could add, otherwise we'll be in the next sea. But Nimbus Sea still has some stuff to be added, so we can definitely see him later on. Anyway, that's kind of it for this video. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one.